Hello traders, today is day number 95 of small cap market open test trading, and we have taken 95 trades so far out of 100. I can't believe it's taken us 95 days to get here, but it is what it is. It's a combination of the market conditions and me having to take off a few months around winter time to do other things beside trading. But anyway, the good news is that all 95 of these trades have been taken by sticking to our plan 100% of the time and only trading when our criteria and our setup is there 100%. So not 4 out of 5 things meet our criteria. Every single thing meets our criteria. And why is that important? Because we're trying to develop a statistical plan here, a plan that trades off of statistics. And that's what we have so far. We have a lot of statistics based off of all the trades we've taken, 95 so far. And the good news is that we're up 17R if we hold till 3R on all of our trades. And that's what we're going to do when we implement this into full position size. So the cool thing about being up 17R at this point, 95 trades in, is that we can't lose at this point. We cannot become unprofitable. Even if the last 5 trades fail, we're still going to be up 12R at the end of this test. So it pretty much puts a stamp of approval on this trading plan and this strategy that it is profitable so long as you hold till 3R. That's after 100 trades, which is statistically significant. So anyway, those are just the facts. That's where we are right now. We still have 5 more trades to go just to complete this. We want to take it to 100 trades because that's what we set out to do. So we're going to do that because trading is all about discipline, and it would be undisciplined to stop early and go full position size just because we know that this thing is statistically profitable. So anyway, what happened today? Same as always. Well, not always, but same as usual. The small cap market has been slow, and it continued to be so today. There was a couple of stocks that I was looking at. VERU was one of them, and also Redbox, RDBX. But there was a couple of things that needed to happen that just never did. So VERU never broke above its first high of day after breaking out through its previous session high. This blue line represents the 5% mark. This is where the stock is up 5%. So that's something I'm going to get in the habit of doing. And eventually I will build that into the trading calculator so that you don't have to calculate it manually to find out where that 5% line is. And that'll just be helpful when you're trading because we want to track trades taken above that 5% threshold and nothing below that. So anyway, that's that. And this purple line is the 200 moving average on the daily chart. So that line exists at 7:15 on the daily chart, but you can see it on smaller time frames, and that way you know where the price level is relative to the daily chart. So anyway, Redbox never got above that before 10:30, and it needed to in order to trigger a trade, and we would have had to been triggered above that purple line. These things did move a little bit more after 10:30. I was not able to make a video right after the open, so we can look at the charts now and see what happened to them since then. And you'll see, let's just look where's 10:30 right here. Let's put a line on the chart, a cutoff line for 10:30, just so we know where we stopped trading. Let me move that up one candle. So that's where we stopped trading on that chart, and let's look at, or I should say where we stopped trading for the day, and that's my cutoff. If you guys have been watching me at all, you know that I only trade from 9:30 to 10:30, and I have many reasons for that, but one of them is because of the market energy. Generally, nothing is 100%, generally not as strong after the first hour of the market open. So we're using that first hour to our advantage. If the strength is not there in the first hour, then our trading plan assumes that it's just not going to be there during the day. And of course, there's always going to be exceptions. There may be some late runners or something like that. Just not interested in hanging around and watching the charts all day long. I did that early on in my trading, and it just gets old real fast, and it's very dangerous because you could talk yourself into taking trades that you normally wouldn't have, and so on and so forth. So anyway, that's our cutoff, but let's look just for fun what happened to these charts. We'll just pull it up on the 4 chart page so we can see it a little bit better. VERU after 10:30 did eventually get back over that 5% threshold. This white line was out there arbitrarily, just waiting for that second high of day, and we could see what happened afterwards. It didn't do much. And again, this is purely speculative. This is not based off of statistics, but you can see that the energy was not there later in the day. Yeah, it did go a little bit higher eventually, but I mean, it's really choppy, and now it's fading off again. But, you know, just showing you that as a purely speculative thing. It's not like I have statistics that track after 10:30. You have to make some assumptions and make some boundaries within your trading plan. Otherwise, you're going to be trading at any time of the day and trading any setup. So that's just one of the boundaries of our trading plan, is no trading after 10:30. And these are just examples, single examples of what can happen after 10:30. So what happened on Redbox, we see that it finally did break up above that 200 MA. Again, if you followed all the other criteria of our trading plan and not that 10:30, you would not be able to take a trade there anyway, because it's moving below the 200 MA. And then when it finally breaks out above it, you can see that it faded off again, and yeah, just trading sideways, a little bit of choppiness, upward movement, finally breaks out here, 1235 on one single candle, and then fades off again. So anyway, that's just an example. Those are examples. You can't make a trading plan off of two examples, but that's just what happened today after 10:30, and that's where our cutoff is. So we don't really care about that, but just thought it'd be interesting to point out. So anyway, the main message that I like to send out in all of my videos is no matter what you're doing, you need to be trading with a plan, and you need to stick to that plan every single day. Otherwise, your results are going to be absolutely meaningless. You won't be able to tell if what you're doing is going to work in the long run or not. So anyway, always go into every single trade with a plan, stick to that plan no matter what. Always take your stop losses, honor your profit target, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.